Joe Rogan, a name that resonates with millions around the globe, is a multi-talented individual whose accomplishments span across various fields. Renowned as a comedian, podcast host, MMA commentator, and actor, Rogan has solidified his position as a cultural icon. With a captivating blend of humor, intellectual curiosity, and unfiltered conversations, he has earned an incredibly devoted fan base. Throughout his career, Rogan has fearlessly explored a wide range of topics, challenging conventional wisdom and sparking thought-provoking discussions. His groundbreaking podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has become one of the most popular and influential shows of its kind, inviting guests from diverse backgrounds to engage in long-form, in-depth conversations. Beyond the realm of podcasting, Rogan has also achieved success as an accomplished stand-up comedian and an esteemed commentator for the UFC. With his unique blend of wit, insight, and a relentless pursuit of truth, Joe Rogan continues to leave a lasting mark on the world of entertainment and beyond. Here are 10 rules to live by, inspired by Joe Rogan. 1. Be the hero of your own movie.
Be the hero of your own movie. If your life was a movie and it started now, forget about whatever financial disasters you've had, personal failures, relationship failures. What would the hero of your life's movie do right now? Do that. Do those things. We define ourselves far too often by our past failures. We look at our past and we say, well, that's me. That's not you. You are this person right now. You're the person who's learned from those failures, and you can choose to be the hero of your own movie right now. Write down your goals. Write down things you want to improve. Write down things you won't tolerate from yourself. Write down things that you've done in the past that you never want to see yourself do again, and go forth from here as the hero of your own movie. Build momentum. Build confidence and momentum with each good decision that you make from here on out. You can do it. Anyone can do it. We live in unique times. We live in one of the rarest times in human history where you can choose almost all the input that comes your way. Whether it's the movies that you watch, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, you can choose to be inspired. Do that. Do that and be the hero of your own movie.
2. Be the best version of yourself.
It's good to treat other people the way you would like to be treated yourself. It's like a golden rule, and there's a reason for it. And that reason is that we're connected in some strange way that we don't totally understand. And unless you are good to other people around you, unless you're kind and friendly and warm and loving, you're not going to enjoy this life. You're just not. You're going to be problems everywhere you go. You're going to have problems everywhere you go. You got to figure out a way to enjoy this life. It's not because of Jesus. It's not because of Moses. It's not because of anybody that may or may not have ever existed. It's because that's how you fit in better in the world. That's how you stay positive. And it doesn't have to be some that was written 5,000 years ago on animal skins. That doesn't have to be the golden rule because it's old. You know, that's dumb. We need to figure out, like, now, today, what is, you know, the best way to live your life? What is the, you know, there's got to be ways you can be putting forward the most positive energy. I mean, we know objectively what's causing pollution. We know objectively what's causing birth defects, and, you know, and we're taking in too much chemicals and not enough vitamins. We know objectively all this stuff. We know how to organize our world, and yet we don't do it. We know how to organize our health, and yet very few people do it. We know all these things. The right path to, like, being like a happy, healthy person is to do all the shit that we already know you're supposed to do. Take care of your body, take care of your health, take care of your mind, your stress, meditate, be kind to people. We all know that. I mean, you ask anybody, they know how to get by and to be the most evolved version of you that you can be. I mean, it's not like a magical checklist. If you talk to people about it, you said, okay, here you got a person, you want to improve them. What are the things that you're going to do to them? Okay, well, if I was a life coach, the first thing I would say is this guy's got to get on a diet that makes him healthy. I don't mean a diet just to lose weight. I mean just healthy foods in your body. Many vegetables. Vegetables, a lot of good quality protein, a lot of water. Stop the sodas. Stop the bullshit. Start working out your body and get a better sense of like how this machine feels when it's moving, it's flowing better. There's less tension in it. Your mind feels like relaxed and you enjoy every single moment of the day better. Step 1, everybody knows that step, right? What's step 2? Be cool to people. Be nice to as many people as you can. Smile at as many people as you can. Have them smile back at you. Tip well when you go to restaurants. Just do the most you can. Be as nice as you can, you know, and just still manage to not have people walk all over you. Just get through this life as nice as you can. What else? Do what you want to do with your life, right? Don't go be doing something you don't enjoy. Don't do something don't get locked into, you know, a car that you can't afford and doing something crazy because you need the money. Don't do that. Do what you want to do. Do what the f is it that you really want to do? Because if someone else is doing it, you can do it, you know? I mean, everybody makes their own path through this world, but a lot of people don't follow the path that they really feel pulled to. You know, just for whatever reason, they got negative programming. You know, when they were kids, someone told them they couldn't do it, or told them to take the shortcut or take the shore route. That's a sad thing, man, when you talk to dudes, especially like talented dudes, and they don't follow up with what they want to do, you know?
3. Stop making excuses.
There's a bunch of people that will say, yeah, well, I have a family, so, you know, it's a great idea for you to just go out there and go crazy. I have people to support. You need to listen. Stop saying that. Stop saying any of those things. Every single person who has ever done anything worthwhile or exceptional or difficult or extraordinary, anyone, whether it's great artists or authors or mathematicians or whatever the f it is, everyone encounters difficulties. There is no easy road. It does not exist. It is impossible. Everyone has issues. If you have time to pursue a hobby, if you have time to do anything in your life, you can better yourself. And here's one way you never better yourself. When you come up with excuses for why other people are successful and you're not. That is dangerous. When you give yourself an escape. Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say. You know, you do this, you do. Trust me. Everybody has a hard road. I wanted to jump out a window several times during my young life. I wanted to jump in front of a train and just end it because it's too much pressure. Not really. But you know what I'm saying. Theoretically. We all go through hard times. We all go through depression. We all go through doubt and moments in your life where it's really difficult and you're trying to figure out what the your path is going to be. It's hard as shit. But Stefan and I were talking about this before the podcast starts, that is what makes you a person. And those difficult moments are what build your character.
4. Explore difficult tasks.
So the attitude in which you embrace those difficult moments and how you approach them. You know, if you relish them and understand that there's going to be some genuine benefit from getting through these. And whether it's a physical thing or a mental thing, whether it's a creative thing, whatever it is that's difficult, like just embrace this massive struggle and enjoy this. Like just the puzzle of it all, the majesty of the unknown. And then when you get through it on the other end, you get a different level of happiness.
Yeah.
You get this powerful earned happiness.
Because you've grown,
Yeah.
You've grown and you've moved forward, and you don't
Yes.
You don't cross the road on your own without having to let go of your mother's hand at some point.
5. Push forward.
You are not your past. You're you. You're you right now. Like the past you might have done some things you wish you hadn't done. Don't dwell on that. You can learn from it, that's fine, but don't dwell on it. Just keep moving. Keep moving. You know, use it as fuel. Say never again. You know, I get what I did wrong, but don't think that you're that person that made those mistakes. You're the person who's learned.
6. Work towards something.
Your life would feel better and richer if you had a goal, you chase that goal, you accomplish some things, and you would get this boost of confidence, you'd get this boost of self-esteem, like whatever it is that you're into doing. Maybe you're into drawing comic books, maybe you're into making pottery or sculptures, but find whatever the that is and pursue that instead of doing nothing.
7. Focus on improving.
And the worst people that you know are the people that don't have a good self-judge, that everything they do is awesome. Yeah. Those never grow anywhere.
Right.
I mean, that's a huge issue with comedy.
when you run into people that have terrible comedy sets but think they did great. Like we would always, Greg Fitzsimmons and I would always talk about that with like open micers. Like there's people that hear phantom laughs, like they think they're doing great, and they have this delusional self-opinion where everything they do is awesome, and they don't know why they're not successful already. They don't know why they're not famous. And those people, I believe, I mean, in some sort of a weird narcissistic way, you could look at it this way, that those people are there to teach you. This is the consequences of not feeling that awful feeling when you fail. I was talking to Burr a couple weeks ago. He did a set at the Comedy Store, and I saw part of it. It was he was killing. And then I ran into him in the hallway, and I go, "Oh man, main room show was great, right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I f***ed up at the end though. I tried to hang in there too long, and the last bit bombed." Like he was just, it was rotten at him that the last bit. Like he goes, "I f***ing hung in there too long. I should have got off of the bit before that." Yeah. You know, like, but you know, when I was in there, he was f***ing killing. Yeah. You know, but that wasn't in his mind. The success was not in his mind. What was like, okay, whatever that happened at the end, don't f***ing do that again. Right. You know, right. But that's why he's Bill Burr. That's why he's really good.
8. Don't get stuck in life.
That most men live lives of quiet desperation. It's one of my favorite quotes ever because it's true. And I've been that guy. You're just in this world where you just can't wait to just run away.
And how do people get stuck there?
Bills.
Bills, like financial bills?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bills and commitment. You have an apartment you have to pay for. You have a car you leased. You have a wife that you have to feed. You have a child you have to raise. You have your mortgage. You have your this. You have your that. And that's where it all comes from. The way you can change is you have to put aside enough money to give yourself a window. And then you have to have a plan. And you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever shit job you do planning your escape. And you have to come to the realization very clearly that you fucked up and you got yourself stuck. So whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it. Whatever time that you have to attack like you're trying to save the world.
9. Spend time in nature.
And the birds go to bed and then insects come out. All those things are reminding you how your system actually, what's going on in your chemistry is connected to all that.
Yeah. There's also a thing about going into the woods and being around nature where it's like a nourishment that your body is not normally getting. Mm-hmm. It's like you feel like you're getting like a little something like, oh yeah, I need this. Like there's something in this that like your body is supposed to interface with.
Yeah, it's good for your physical health. There's all these studies. Yeah. Not just your mental health.
Well, if people don't see the sun for a certain amount of time, they go insane. So if you think about the original people, they saw that 6 sky of stars, like that really full sky of stars, was normal for every human being to see that every night. Yeah. And a lot of people never see it. Never see one star.
10. Pursue your desires.
You gotta fucking stop. You gotta stop with all this I can't catch a break bullshit. All the time you're complaining, you could be instead hustling. You could be instead chasing your dream. You could be instead figuring out what you're doing wrong, trying to improve certain aspects of your life, getting your shit together, reading a book, meditating, something. Fucking something. But this I can't catch a break shit is not helping anybody, and it pushes everybody away from you. But some people, they get caught in that pattern, and it might be their parents, it might be how they were raised, somebody might have told them they were useless real early on, it's stuck, and they never feel like they get enough reassurance. They never feel like they get enough motivation.
Inspired by Joe Rogan, these 10 rules ignite our inner hero, drive us to be our best selves, eliminate excuses, conquer challenges, persist, pursue purpose, embrace growth, avoid stagnation, find solace in nature, and chase our passions. They empower us to live an extraordinary life. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.